Ever felt that sting of loneliness, like a cold shadow creeping up when you're all by yourself? Yeah, I've been there too, but let me share a little Zen story that changed my perspective on solitude. Once upon a time, deep in the tranquil mountains of Japan, lived an old Zen monk. He resided far from the bustling villages, surrounded only by the whispering winds and echoing mountains. This monk spent his days in deep meditation, seldom speaking, always listening to the rustle of leaves, the chatter of wildlife, and the silent hum of the universe. Now you might think, that sounds incredibly lonely, and you'd be right. But here's the twist. One day, a troubled traveler stumbled upon the monk's humble abode. Surprised to find anyone living in such seclusion, the traveler asked, "Aren't you lonely up here all by yourself?" The monk, with a gentle smile, replied, "My friend, solitude is my teacher. In silence, I find the loudest truths. Loneliness is just a space where I meet myself, where I learn the strength of my spirit and the peace of my heart." The traveler, intrigued but puzzled, sat with the monk, learning to embrace the quiet. Days turned into weeks, and the once troubled soul found clarity and calmness, realizing that loneliness wasn't a pit of despair, but a path to inner peace and self-discovery. So what's the takeaway from this Zen story? It's simple yet profound. Loneliness isn't an enemy, it's a mirror, reflecting parts of ourselves that need our attention, our care, our love. It's a teacher that shows us how to be complete all by ourselves. Now, I know it's easier said than done. It's tough to feel that ache of solitude and see it as a lesson instead of a sentence. But next time you feel that familiar pang of being alone, pause, breathe, listen. What is this moment trying to teach you? How can this solitude transform you? Remember, like the monk and the traveler, we all have the power to turn our loneliness into a journey of growth and understanding. It's not about avoiding the feeling, but embracing it, learning from it, and emerging stronger, wiser, more connected to who we truly are. So the next time you find yourself alone, think of it as a sacred space. A space where you meet yourself, where you can grow, heal, and maybe, just maybe, find a peace that surpasses all understanding. Thanks for joining me on this journey today. Embrace your solitude and let it transform you. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing.